I'm very good. How are you? Get the own iPad going as well. All right, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the whole team here at Jazz Real Estate, we'd like to thank you very much for joining us here today. And we welcome you to the auction here at number 3, Calypso Crescent, here in the beautiful suburb of Point Cook. So to all of our bidders and buyers, my instructions to you are quite simple, and that is to bid bold, bid aggressively, bid to the absolute maximum of your capacity. Give yourself every opportunity to be that lucky and successful buyer here today. And boy, what a crowd do we have here today. I'm sure you are somewhere in the crowd, so to you a slightly early congratulations is in order for your wonderful purchase, and what a wonderful purchase it will be for you and your family. I'm sure of it for the many years to come. I'd like to take the time to thank our vendor as well for not only entrusting myself to be the auctioneer, but also the entire selling team at Jazz Real Estate for selling what is arguably their most prized possession. And of course, your listing agent, none other than Jazz himself, supported by the rest of the team. We've got Sonam and Herschel, so if you do have any questions about the property or need any support with your bidding endeavours, make sure to flag down one of the team and they'll happily come to your aid. But otherwise, I will quickly run through the rules and regulations of an auction. The auction will be conducted in accordance with the rules and any additional conditions made available for inspection before the start of the auction. The auction rules prohibit the auctioneer from accepting bids or offers for a property after the property has been knocked down to the successful bidder. The vendors have a reserve price, as your auctioneer will be indicating bidders on request. The law prohibits false bids, prohibits major disruptions by bidders, and prohibits bidders from attempting to prevent others from bidding, and it will issue fines for misconduct. The rules do permit vendor bids. The words I will be using to indicate I am placing a bid on behalf of our vendors is simply vendor bid. And by law, only I, as the auctioneer, can place those vendor bids. Now, settlement terms for the purchase of the home were preferred between 30 to 60 days. We're also going to be asking you for a standard 10% deposit payable this evening as per standard Victorian auction rules. Now, of course, if you've had any prior arranged terms and conditions discussed and our vendors have agreed to those terms, then you're more than comfortable to be bidding on that basis. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if there's no questions or concerns that the team can help you with at this point in time, I will quickly cover the home that we're all gathered here for today. Number 3, Calypso Crescent here in Point Cook. A stunning home up for your competition. And by the looks of things in the crowd here and the social proof of how desirable this home here, this is an opportunity that you do not want to miss out on. 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and a double lock-up garage sat upon 413 square meters of prime Point Cook soil here. Beautiful home that is perfectly suited for the first home buyer, growing families, young families alike, and investors as well. There's something that ticks boxes for every single kind of buyer, and that's why we've got the turnout that we do have here today. Beautiful home as you make your way in. Of course, the facade is very beautifully done. Front and back garden landscaping is absolutely superb. Multiple living zones in the home. Open kitchen, dining area to boot as well. Generous size proportions across the bedrooms and living spaces. Of course, you've got the master bedroom out front as well with the ensuite and walk-in robes. That's for the person that's going to be paying the mortgage or the rent there, so they'll very much make use of those spaces there. Quality materials with the carpet and tiled areas makes for very low maintenance living, ladies and gentlemen, and a beautiful outdoor area that seamlessly transitions from that indoor entertaining area as well. So a very beautiful home, and sat in a very prime pocket of Point Cook as well, sat in the Alamander school zone. That is what makes things so desirable here. It's a very well sought after pocket of Point Cook. You're going to be very well settled in once you've purchased, and settled within 30 to 60 days. Close proximity between parks and reserves. There are plenty here. Alamander school zone, of course. Homestead Senior Secondary College, Sanctuary Lakes Shopping Centre, and Featherbrook Shopping Centre not very far from here as well. So all of your shopping needs are going to be taken care of, as well as bus and public transport accessibilities from this location. So a long list of reasons to buy. I can go on and on and on, but I can give you one more thing, ladies and gentlemen. That is that we're seeing so many indicators that the market is starting to really heat up here. We've got an interest rate cuts. We've got an additional benefits that have been brought forward for first home buyers. So a long list of reasons to close the book on your real estate journey and start creating your priceless family memories here and now. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to hand it over to you now for your spirited bidding. Who would like to get the auction underway? And I don't mind where we start. Big crowd here. First bid's very much the hardest, but it's a very good idea to show strength from the onset. Ladies and gentlemen, start me off with a bang here. Where do we see an opening bid, sir? Where do you want to start things off? 690, very good, strong opening bid from there at $690,000. Out to the left-hand side now at $690,000. We can go in 10s or 20s from here if you like. At 690, what was that? 700 now, all tucked away in that left-hand corner. $700,000, two bidders now. Let's go 710 if you'd like. 710, raise the paddle there. At $710,000, sir. 720's there if you will. At $710,000, happy to see participation from this side as well. 710 now, the bid out to the left-hand side. Two bidders, of course, jumping in, and there's plenty more in the crowd. 720, the bigger bid wins, sir. We can go 730. 725, you know what, I'll take it to see you in. 725 now. 725 now the bid, but let's keep it in 10s. I'm happy to see you in on a 5. 725's now the bid. 730, the 5s are very popular now. 735. 735, and you had it in you all along. 735, 40 if you will. 730, 40 with Jazz. 40 with Jazz, sir, paddle number 1. I did see that, by the way. You're just too close. 45 if you like. At 740 with Jazz now. 45's there for any one of you four here. At $740,000. Happy to accept the 5s if anybody else would like to jump on in. 740 with Jazz. 745, we got it there, and we're home away. At 745 now. 750 Jazz if you like. At 745. 750 and quickly. Let's go 55 with a quick rebuttal. What do you say? 750 with Jazz behind the tree. At 750,000. 755. Was that another bid from over here, or was that the little baby? 755. 755 and a fifth bidder now. At 755 the bid, and welcome to the auction. 755 the bid, and a fifth bidder joining us. 755, Jazz, what do you say? And I think a good time to get some instructions as well. 755 the bid. 760's there if you like. At 755 the bid, out to the right-hand side. 5 bidders all actively participating. At 755 the bid, what do we say, ladies and gentlemen? I'm seeing plenty more paddles in the crowd that haven't quite raised their hands yet. At 755 as well. The auctioneer doesn't miss a beat. 760 on the phone now. At $760,000, a sixth bidder has joined us now, and good luck to them at $760,000 now. Happy to see any one of our 5 other bidders join back in. But at 760, Herschel, good luck to your bidder on the phone. At 760 the bid. Do we have another bid? 762, and we'll take it. We welcome our 7th bidder now. 762, Herschel. Let me know if another bidder would like to jump back in. At 65, they've got to be quick. 65 there first. 65 there first, got to be quicker than that. 65 now, and Jazz, let's get some instructions as well. 765 now, the bid. 767, that's $2,000 on top, and another bidder, that's 67 now. 768, we're going to take it, and we're going to move it. 69 now there. 69, still 4 active bidders now. 769, you got to be quick. 769, shout it out with confidence. 769 the bid. Front and center, what would you like to do? At 769, let me know. At 769. And Jazz, have we got some instructions from our owners as well? Let's go get them going. At 769 the bid. Front and center. 770 on the phone, and 770 well and truly a 360 auction experience here. At 770 now the bid, waiting for instructions from Jazz as well. I'm sure many of you in the crowd are also doing that too. At 770 on the phone. What are we saying? Jazz, need to know the outcome of that conversation, but for the time being, our highest bidder is on the phone there with Herschel. At 770 now the bid, ladies and gentlemen. Have I got your absolute best? 775, what a great bid, ma'am, and welcome back to the lead. At 775, your bidder on the phone has got some work to do now. At 775, paddle number 11, back in the lead, and good luck. At 775, haven't forgotten out this way, haven't forgotten out that way as well. 775 the bid, and I think we've got 8 active bidders all in total. We're on the market and selling the paddle number 11 if we don't have a better bidder offer. 775 now playing for keeps. The gavel's coming out for good. 777, another 2,000 on top. We are going to be selling. No better bidder offer, ladies and gentlemen. 7 out to the right-hand side, and a new bidder. What was that? 780. What a bid at $780,000. Now 9 active bidders. That's in total. That just speaks volumes for the value of the home here. 780 now the bid. 780 across the road now. 780, latecomer in the lead. $780,000 now, ladies and gentlemen. Need to know we are on the market and we are selling. 780 now the bid. What would you like to do, Jazz? Let's see your buyers back in. Get to work now at $780,000. We sell. No better offer. And 780, Jazz, how are we going out that way? Any more interest out this way? I thank you very much for your bidding. How about you guys over here as well? Waiting for instructions from Jazz, but you can jump in quicker at 780. How about you guys up front? We are selling. No better offer. Gentlemen across the road in the lead. Holding the keys now at 780. Ladies and gentlemen, need to know, have I got your absolute best? First call at $780,000. Herschel, haven't forgotten your 781. That was a lot of hard work for a $1,000 bid, but I welcome you back. 782. 782, and sir, what would you like to do just behind the car? 782 now. 83. 782 with Jazz. And Herschel, haven't forgotten about your bidder. 783, and welcome back. 783 now, 84 if you like. At 83 now the bid. 84 across the road. 84 across the road. And that's really hurt him, by the way. I can see by the body language he was hoping you were out. At 784. 85. 85 now. At 85 now, Herschel, let me know. I don't want to forget your bidder on the phone. 785. 785, and how are we going out this way? Now all the action's along here. At 785 the bid, we're all done, by the way. At 785, nope. As in no, as in I'm not done, or no, as in I am done. We've got to be very clear with that, because no matter what you answer, I'm going to take that as a bid. 86, and that's 10 bidders all in total, ladies and gentlemen. Paddle number 12, 86, was it? 786. Great bidding, by the way, at 786. Gentlemen in the blue cap in the lead. 786, 87 if you'd like, ma'am, or sir, across the road. 86 is the bid. 786 the bid. 786. And I'm waiting for your instructions as well, sir. I know you've had a bit of a shake of the head, not quite happy with where we're at the moment. 786 now the bid. Gentlemen, here to your left, or right, actually here. Just across from you in the lead at 786. A lot of tension just in this little corridor here. 786. 789. What a bid. $3,000 across onto the last bid. 789 in the lead, and good luck now. That's 11 bidders in total, ladies and gentlemen. A fantastic auction here run by the Jazz Real Estate Group here. And I would remind you, if you are thinking about selling your home by way of auction, make sure to speak to Jazz and the rest of the team. They'll happily recreate this auction magic here for you. 789's the bid. 790, the only logical bid from there. 790. What would you like to do? 790 is the bid. 790 is the bid. 790 now, Jazz, waiting for the outcome of your conversation as well. 790 now. Herschel, how's your bidder on the phone? That's a shake of the head, which is great news for you. 790. And taking this, he's got to be quick. There's a lot of buyers here. 790, the quicker you are, the better. Just bid first and then think later. It's only money. 790, you can make the money back, but you can't make the time that you're going to be spending looking for better homes than this, because it will be a long time. At 790, we might get a bid. We might get a bid from somewhere else as well. How are we going over there, ma'am? At 790, are we still in it? 91. 92? 92. See, all we did was this. That was as easy as it gets. 792. 93, great bid. 94? 94. 95? 94. It's much easier out this direction. I like you, sir. At 94. And how are we going out here? 794 the bid. 800,000. That's not an $800,000 bid. Big round of applause there at $800,000. 801. 801. It's so easy, isn't it? You just keep your hand up. At 801. Jazz isn't giving up, of course, expecting another bid coming from that direction as well. You're ready to fire off a quick bid as well. At 801, still in the lead. How are we going out this way? We could jump ahead and beat them to the punch of it if you like. At 801, gentlemen in the blue cap in the lead. 801's now the bid. I'm going to check in with all of our other 10 bidders here. Just over there next to the signboard. We're all done. Thank you very much for your bidding. How are we going out this way? We're all done. Thank you very much for your bidding as well. Over here at 801 now. Are we still in it at this stage? Because we are going to be selling. No better offer from here. Think about it now. At 801, we're giving a little bit more time to all of our buyers. Still waiting for Jazz's bidder as well. 801. Thank you very much for your patience as well. 802. 803. 803. And by the way, just because he's bidding so strongly, it doesn't mean he doesn't have a budget. At 803, typically what I find with these kinds of bidders, they bid up until a certain point and they stop. 803 now the bid. 803 now. And how are we going out this way? Still doing my rounds around. Are we still in it at this stage? At 803, thank you very much for your bidding. It's really helpful to have this gentleman here just putting you out of your misery because you thought maybe one more bid, but we're definitely out now, aren't we? At 803, you made an easy decision for him, but not for Jazz's bidder, that's for sure. 803, guys, just against the letterbox here. 803 is the current bid. Are we still in it at this stage? Because we are going to be selling. No late bids or offer. 803. 804. Jazz, you got to be quicker than that. 804 now. 805. 805 now. Jazz, the price to bid has just gone up. 805. 805 now the bid. And 806 if you'd like. You've got to beat Jazz's bidder to it. 805 is the current bid. And again, I will repeat this. 806, still 3 bidders in it. 807. 807, great bidding. At 807 now the bid. Blue Caps taking the lead. At 807 again, the price of bidding's gone up. 807. This is going faster than inflation. At 807. What do we say? Gentleman's not letting out. If there's anybody else holding back, we are going to be selling. Gentleman here is holding the keys right now. No better offer. We sell to him. We congratulate our new owners. 808, isn't it? 808. No, 809. And you have to expect it at this stage. 809, 810. And by the way, if I do suggest anything with the smaller bids, it is better to bid quickly, just like this gentleman is doing. 809 is the bid. You want to show some strength here. 809. 809 the bid. 10. 10. 810. 11. And 12 if you like. 811 now. Jazz, how are we going with your buyer? 811. You better talk quick. It's going up and up and up. 811 now the bid. 811. And how are we going over here? We've reached our maximum at 811 because we are going to be selling. And just have a look at what a magnificent job our team here at Jazz Real Estate have done to recreate this auction for you. 11 active bidders, all in total, ladies and gentlemen. If you want this in your auction, you need to make sure to speak to Jazz and talk to him about selling your home. He will happily recreate this for you. 811's the bid. We are selling. No better offer. 820. 820. That's a good bid, isn't it? 21. Not good enough. 821. And that's exactly what you need to do. Let's do another one and quickly. 821. Show him you're fearless. Show strength right now. 821. We can do 30, 40, 850 even. But 821's the bid. And good luck to you, sir. You very much well deserve this at this stage. At 821 now the bid. Happy to be surprised with any other bidder. 821. Has that made that decision easier for you, by the way? 821. We can see you back in at 822. And by the way, think about this. This is only the start of a heating market. It's only going to get tougher from here. And a premium property like this is going to be just as tough, if not tougher, to secure at auction in future. 821's the bid. 821. Now, we're sure we're done at this stage. I haven't gotten a firm yes or no. It does make it a bit difficult. We're done. That's as strong of a no as you can give me. At 821, how about another bid? And you'll see. And you know what? Maybe it's not to buy the property, but maybe it's to make the gentleman pay just that one more $1,000. 821, just give him one more. You want to do good to him. He hasn't done very good to you so far. He's snatched the keys away from you. 821's the bid. How are we going out this way? At 821. 821. 822. 23. You saw that coming from a mile away. 823. We're going to sell. No better offer here. 823. And just like our last auction together, Sonam, you're probably running out of paper, aren't you? But you're prepared this time. You got a whole stack of paper. 823. And again, Jazz, I hope you're passing on to our bidders. Just because a strong bidder bids confidently doesn't mean they have a limit. At 823, we may be approaching that, but he's bidding strongly towards it, that's for sure. At 823. I think we do need to, because our highest bidder has been very patient with us. I've been trying to avoid it because we are going to sell. We are on the market. We need to know. First call now, we're going to sell to our highest bidder. Second call at $823,000. Ladies and gentlemen, have we got your best? 825. 25 now. 26. 30. 830. 31. 35, 36, 36 now the bid, 836, at 836, and a second win out of nowhere, 836, 836 we sell. How are we going over here? Have we made our decision yet? I counted 3 times we sell, ladies and gentlemen, the gavel hits the paperwork, 836, and I've got to stop doing that because it keeps breaking my voice, 836, 836 now. Jazz needs to know we're going to count it 3 times. We're all done here across the road. 836 now the bid. Going to count it 3 times. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Have we got your absolute best? Here we go. Here's how we know. First call at 836 the bid. And good luck, sir. Second call at $836,000. Third and final time. Are we sure we're going to sell? Jazz, need to know. How are we going over here? 45, 845, 46, 846. What a bid, and quickly. And ladies and gentlemen, if there's anything to learn from this gentleman here, and that's to bid quick, keep coming back, unflinching. At 846, 846 now. Let's call it 3 times. We may be congratulating our new owners this time. First call, second call, third and final time. Are we selling? Jazz, need to know. At 846 the bid. 850. 51. At 851. Deserving of a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. 851. At 851 now. Now you've been shaking your head before and you keep coming back for more. At 851. 851 we sell, no better offer. At $851,000, and I remind you, ladies and gentlemen, this is only the start of a heating market. It's only going to get tougher from here. 851 the bid. First call, we sell. Second call, we sell. Third and final time, are we sure we're done? We're finished. We're done. Finished. We are selling. 851. Jazz, need to know. Really? 852. 853. And that's that bid, isn't it? That very last bid, 853. 853. He's handling. He wants to hand in the paddle, just doesn't even want to take it. 853. And by the way, if you're going to another Jazz real estate auction, paddle number 12 is clearly the lucky paddle. So make sure to hold on to that. 853 the bid. Calling it 3 times now. First call at 853. Second call at $853,000. Third, final time, all done, all finished, all silent, Jazz. Need to know. What about another 500? 853.5. What about 200? What about 100? Any bid on top buys you the property, potentially. I can tell you 500 doesn't buy you a whole lot these days, but if it buys you 3 Calypso Crescent, it may be worth it. At 853 selling, no bidder offer. First call, second call, third and final time, we're selling. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulate our new owners. We are sold. Congratulations. Well bid. Well bought. Thank you to all of our underbidders here today. Thank you for attending another successful auction here with Jazz Real Estate. Please enjoy the rest of your weekend and we look forward to seeing you at the next one. Thank you so much.